Have you ever caught yourself saying something out loud when no one else was around? Maybe you walked into the kitchen and said, "Now what was I doing in here again?" Or you looked all over the house and said out loud, "Where did I put those glasses?" Or maybe you gave yourself a little reminder, "Don't forget the keys." If that sounds familiar, you're in good company. Because talking to yourself isn't just something we do when we're frustrated or forgetful. It might actually be a sign that your brain is working in a really smart way. That's right. What may seem like a harmless little habit could actually be helping you stay focused, emotionally grounded, and even mentally sharp as you age. Turns out self-talk isn't a quirk. It might actually be one of the healthiest habits you can have after 60. Just like a quiet superpower. So if you've ever felt a little silly for talking to yourself, don't. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore why smart seniors talk to themselves, and why you might want to start doing it more often. And hey, if you've ever talked to yourself, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who does the same. You might be helping someone feel a whole lot less weird and a whole lot smarter. The science of self-talk after 60. So, why do smart seniors talk to themselves? Well, here's the science behind it. Talking to yourself, whether it's out loud or quietly in your head, isn't a sign of forgetfulness or confusion. It's actually your brain working hard to organize thoughts, solve problems, and stay sharp. In fact, studies have shown that self-talk can boost memory, improve focus, and strengthen mental clarity, especially as we age. When you say something out loud, your brain processes that information twice. Once when you think it, and again when you hear it. It's like giving your mind a second chance to catch the message. That's why people who talk themselves through daily routines, like remembering appointments, finding items, or solving simple problems, tend to stay more mentally active and alert. Self-talk also helps reduce distractions. By verbally guiding yourself through a task, you can stay more focused and less likely to make mistakes. And here's the most important part. This isn't forgetfulness. It's not a sign that you're slipping. It's your brain doing what it's supposed to do, processing, sorting, and reinforcing information out loud. So the next time you find yourself saying, "Okay, where did I leave my wallet?" Smile. That's not confusion talking. That's clarity doing its job. Now, let's get into the first reason why self-talk might be one of the best memory tools you're already using. Reason 1, self-talk improves memory recall. Ever said something like, "I need to take my pills at 8, out loud, even when nobody's around? That's not you being forgetful. That's you reinforcing a memory. Speaking things aloud actually helps lock information into your brain. It's like giving your memory a little microphone, saying it so your brain can hear it more clearly. Research shows that when seniors repeat important information out loud, they're far more likely to remember it later, whether it's an appointment time, where they play something, or what they need from a store. Take Margaret, for example. She's 74, lives alone, and manages her own medication and daily routine. Every night, she walks through the next day aloud. Pills at 8. Breakfast at 9. Call Janet at noon. It might sound simple, but it works. Her memory has stayed sharp not because she remembers everything perfectly, but because she's training her brain to focus on what matters by hearing it twice. Once in her mind, once with her voice. Here's what you can do. 1. Speak your to-do list out loud in the morning. 2. Use phrases like, "Keys go on the counter," or "Trash pickup is Friday." 3. Pair spoken reminders with visual cues, sticky notes, calendar alerts, or labels. 4. And don't be shy about repeating things aloud multiple times. Repetition helps retention. Talking out your day isn't a sign you're losing memory. It's a sign you're protecting it, one sentence at a time. Now let's look at another powerful reason why self-talk helps seniors stay sharp. Reason 2. It helps with focus and daily tasks. Have you ever talked yourself through a chore? Like while cooking. Okay, the rice is on. Now let's chop the veggies. Or while cleaning. Let's start in the bedroom and work our way to the kitchen. That's not just habit. It's actually helping your brain stay focused. You see, when you speak while doing a task, you're activating different parts of your brain at the same time. Speech, movement, memory, and logic all work together. This makes you more alert, more accurate, and less likely to forget a step. Let's compare two routines. One senior tries to organize their kitchen silently, thinking through what to do next. Another speaks it out loud. Okay, dishes go here. This towel goes there. Now, wipe down the counter. The one who speaks aloud is less likely to get distracted, more likely to finish the job, and feels more confident about what they've done. That's because talking through tasks gives your brain structure. It creates a rhythm, like having a coach walking you through the play, except the coach is you. And for things that involve safety, like preparing medications, cooking, or walking on stairs, self-talk can help you stay present and avoid mistakes. Here's what you can do. 1. Talk through your tasks as you do them. First, I'll take the clothes out, then I'll fold. 2. Use self-talk while walking. Steady steps, one at a time. 3. When handling pills or appointments, speak each step. Monday morning meds done. Tuesdays next. 4. Try narrating your day like a calm guide. This builds focus and keeps your mind sharp. So the next time you're doing something simple, say it out loud. You might be sharpening your focus more than you realize. Let's move on to the next reason. This one is all about peace of mind. Reason 3. It reduces stress and emotional overwhelm. Sometimes, life just feels heavy. And while you might not always have someone nearby to talk to, you always have your own voice. Verbalizing simple phrases like, I'm okay, or let's breathe, can actually help calm your nerves, regulate emotions, and bring you back to the present. You see, talking through your feelings out loud works a lot like journaling or even therapy. It gives your emotions somewhere to go. Instead of bottling up stress or anxiety, you're allowing your body and mind to process what you're feeling in a healthy way. Think about it. How many times have you said things like, just take it one thing at a time? You've been through worse. I can handle this. Those aren't just words. They're tools. They activate the part of your brain responsible for self-soothing, clarity, and emotional control. And the more you practice positive self-talk, the easier it becomes to stay grounded, even when life gets overwhelming. Here's what you can do. 1. Use short, calming phrases like, I'm doing my best. It's okay to take a break. I've handled things before, I can handle this too. 2. When emotions rise, speak your way through them. I feel anxious, but I'm not in danger. Let's slow down and take a deep breath. 3. Practice talking out loud during moments of peace too, so it feels natural when challenges arise. Remember, your voice doesn't just communicate to others. It also comforts and guides you. Let's move into the next reason, and how self-talk supports strong, independent thinking. Reason 4. It strengthens independent thinking. Have you ever found yourself saying something like, should I walk now or wait until after lunch? Do I want tea or coffee today? That's not just idle chatter. That's your brain working through decisions out loud. Seniors who talk themselves through everyday choices tend to feel more confident, more in control, and more independent. And for those living alone, this kind of verbal reasoning becomes an even more powerful tool. Why? Because it keeps your problem-solving muscles active and helps you stay sharp. When you talk through your options, you give your mind a chance to process things more clearly. You're not just reacting. You're thinking things through with intention. It might sound small, But this habit can make a big difference in everything from how you plan your day to how you respond to unexpected situations. And here's the science behind it. Speaking your thoughts activates different parts of the brain than just thinking them. It improves mental clarity, reduces impulsive decisions, and strengthens overall cognitive function. Here's what you can do. 1. When making a choice, say it out loud. If I rest now, I'll walk later when it's cooler. If I cook dinner tonight, I can save leftovers for tomorrow. 2. Use self-talk as a daily planning tool. Go over your schedule aloud, even if it's simple. 3. Practice decision-making out loud, even for small things. It builds confidence and keeps your independence strong. 4. Treat your voice like a built-in advisor. It's always there to help you work things through. Because the more you talk through your day, the more empowered, focused, and independent you become. Next, let's explore the biggest long-term benefit of self-talk, how it helps protect your brain from decline. Reason 5. It slows down cognitive decline. This might be the most powerful reason of all. Talking to yourself can actually help protect your brain. You see, self-talk doesn't just help with focus or memory in the moment. It also keeps your brain active over time, especially in the areas that control logic, language, and memory. Think of it like exercise, but for your mind. Every time you talk yourself through a task, repeat a reminder out loud, or even say your thoughts just to stay organized. You're stimulating the very parts of your brain that tend to weaken with age. And studies back this up. Seniors who use positive self-dialogue and talk through their thoughts regularly are more likely to maintain mental clarity, verbal skills, and decision-making abilities well into their later years. It's not magic. It's simply giving your brain the stimulation it needs to stay sharp, just like a muscle that stays strong when it's used. Here's what you can do. 1. Practice short verbal exercises daily. Say your schedule out loud each morning. 2. Play memory games aloud, like naming all your grandkids, cities you visited, or favorite meals from childhood. 3. Spend 5 minutes a day reading out loud, whether it's a newspaper, scripture, or a favorite book. 4. Use encouraging phrases like, "I'm still learning," or "My mind is active." Positive words support positive wiring. 5. Talk to yourself as a way to stay engaged, not because you're losing your memory, but because you're training it. So no, you're not going crazy. You're going strong. And your brain is thanking you for every word. Now, let's move into a bonus perspective that might just change how you view this whole habit. Chapter 8. Bonus. It's not weird, it's wisdom. Let's be honest, talking to yourself still gets a bit of a bad reputation. Some people might chuckle when they hear it. Others might assume you're confused or forgetful. But here's the truth. Talking to yourself isn't weird, it's wise. In fact, some of the sharpest minds on the planet do it. Scientists talk themselves through formulas. CEOs talk out loud while brainstorming ideas. Athletes use self-talk before every big game. Stay focused. Keep your form. You've got this. Why? Because speaking your thoughts out loud engages your brain on a higher level. It organizes your thinking, boosts your confidence, and helps you stay mentally on track. So if someone hears you mumbling in the kitchen and asks, "Who are you talking to?" smile and say, "I'm talking to my brain. It's doing push-ups." Let's normalize it. Let's embrace it. Because self-talk isn't something to hide. It's something to celebrate. Coming up next, we'll look at how you can start using self-talk more intentionally every day. How to make self-talk work for you. Now that you know the benefits of talking to yourself, how do you actually use it on purpose? Here are a few simple ways to make self-talk part of your daily routine. Not just as a habit, but as a powerful tool to stay sharp, focused, and calm. 1. Start your day with positive affirmations. Say things like, Today is a good day. I'm capable and clear-minded. I have purpose and peace. The way you speak to yourself in the morning sets the tone for the entire day. 2. Talk through your routines, step by step. Whether you're cooking, taking medicine, or getting ready for bed, guide yourself out loud. Let's get the pills first, then the water. Now I'll mark it off. This helps keep you focused and less likely to forget important steps. 3. During tough moments, use encouraging phrases. Say, breathe. You've got this. One step at a time. You've done harder things before. These words can calm your nervous system and help you think more clearly. 4. Read aloud or pretend you're teaching someone else. When you explain something out loud, your brain works harder to understand it, which strengthens memory and builds confidence. And if anyone ever makes you feel odd for talking to yourself, just remember this. You're not going crazy, you're staying sharp. This isn't forgetfulness. This is self-guided wisdom at work. In the final chapter, we'll leave you with a bit of encouragement and a reminder that your voice is one of your greatest strengths. So the next time you catch yourself talking to yourself, smile. It might mean your brain is aging better than most. You're not losing your mind. You're using it. Talking to yourself isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something to lean into. It's your built-in coach, your internal organizer, your personal cheerleader. And the more you use it, the stronger your mind becomes. So go ahead, talk through your day, speak your thoughts, calm your heart, and guide your steps. Your voice is one of your most powerful tools. Do you talk to yourself? What kinds of things do you say? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to know. And if this video helped you see self-talk in a new way, like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content made just for you. Thanks for watching, and keep talking. Your brain is listening.